All right, so this is your video for what's going to be Wednesday the 21st. I'm going to walk you through your tasks. This is going to be for juniors and seniors. It's just a little bit easier doing one video. We're going to start with seniors because your task is pretty straightforward. So if you're a junior, stick around. It'll be just a minute. So seniors, you'll find this task published in the morning. I'm just asking you to write a poem that has the same base requirements as the poem that's going to be your final. Mr. Baena and I talked, and we realized we don't want the first poem you ever write to be the one that's graded like a final, right? So this is going to be super open. We just need you to give it your best shot. If you've never written a poem before, don't think too hard about it. Just jump in, go for it. If you start something, you like it, just keep going with it, even if it's different from the prompt. A couple requirements. So we have what are called lines in poetry. So basically, one line is like one space on a Word document. So it needs to be at least 21 lines long, right? And the lines could be 5 words long, they could be 10 words long, they could be 2 words long. So keep that in mind that it's not an essay. You don't have to fill up the whole page. It should try to answer the question, how does fear affect you? You could tap into kind of what's going on today, you know, with the pandemic, with the political situation, with, you know, exploring systemic racism, different forms of oppression. People's responses to those things can be fear. So I want you to be a little bit personal and answer that question kind of through a poem. How does fear affect you? And if you need a little bit more guidance, so that's kind of hard to wrap your mind around, here's a quote about fear. It's from the book Dune, which I just finished, and it's been on my mind a lot. It's, I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. I will face my fear. I will permit it to pass over me and through me. And when it has gone past, I will turn the inner eye to see its path. Where the fear has gone, there will be nothing, only I will remain. So your poem could also respond to that quote. It could be based on that quote. We just want you to take a step out of your comfort zone and try to write a poem. You'll have an option to turn it in as a file upload or in a text entry, whatever you prefer. And I'll be in the Zoom from 9:30 to noon. If you have questions, if you need some motivation, stop by. Okay, seniors, you're done. Let's head over to juniors, and let's see what we have to do for juniors. Juniors, we are doing exactly what we did yesterday. I am asking you to basically go into your group's document that you were working in yesterday, right? So all you have to do is go down, click on your name. So say I'm period 1, I'm group 2. I'm just going to click my name here, and that's going to open up your document from yesterday. And you are going to kind of finish what you started. So a good, maybe if you feel like you're the only one in your group who really cares about it, a good, you know, goal to set for yourself is just fill out one row completely. So name your event and connect it back to one of those questions. And remember, we have the 2 questions down here. And if you fill them up, if you have all 5, or even if you have 4 and you want to rearrange them chronological order, go ahead and do that. So again, even though it's group work, you can still do part of it by yourself. If you want to coordinate, shoot an email to your other group members, leave a comment, do that, and then they'll be able to see it and respond to it. So that's your task for tomorrow. I'm hoping it's not too much, right? We started it today. So hopefully you can just kind of pick up where we left off, because we were just getting into the groove of it yesterday. If you weren't here yesterday, yesterday being Tuesday the 20th, you are identifying an important moment from the text, and then you are connecting it to one of our essay prompt questions. And you can find the group you're in. You just find your name. If you're in 5th period, if you're in 1st period, you click on it. That will take you to your document. And again, I'll be in the chat or in the Zoom from 9:30 to noon if you have questions, concerns about anything we've done this year. We are getting to the end of it. I look forward to seeing your work.